Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Anya and this is Chef Teddy. He's saying hi to everybody. And his hat is falling off just per usual. But he's fancy. He got all dressed up for this occasion and he is excited today to get you guys to help him. Well, he's going to help you guys. And he will be making a wrap for Mama Bear, who is just over in the corner. She will be having a tofu onion with ranch and cheese wrap, and it will have lettuce inside of it. So we are going to get started with that process. Chef Teddy is being distracted by some cat treats. He loves cat treats. So we are going to get started with this process. Oh, Chef Teddy, go do your thing. Yeah, go get me the ingredients. Yeah. All right, so Chef Teddy has prepared some ingredients already for us, including some pre-chopped onion. And then over here we have some pre-shredded cheese. It's just right inside of here. I don't know if you guys can really see that. Yeah, right there. It's right in there. And it actually came from, this will be a secondary one, so there'll be a little bit more. And then we have our carbless wraps, which are very nice. They're small. They're bigger than the size of my hand. So yeah, that is, it's just enough to feel full, but not too much so that you don't overeat. Personally, I like to add some pickles with mine, so I have some pickles right here. So we will get started. First things first is obviously get your ingredients together, whatever you'd like to place in your wrap. And then what you're going to do next is you're going to take your ranch or whatever your base is. Sometimes I use ranch, sometimes sour cream. You could even use salsa if you want it to be more of a Mexican kind of taste. It really just depends. So then we're going to, let me pull the camera down just a little bit. And so we have it here on here, and we're just going to rub it around on the tortilla in circles. That will help it spread to the edges. And yes, there are two tortillas here. You are not seeing double. Well, you're seeing double, but it's real. Just know it's real. Also, I hope you guys are having a very good day today. It's been a pretty good day for me. It's real nice outside. The house hasn't been too hot. It's been a very good 70 degrees or so. So once you get this base going, then after this, you can either add shredded cheese, which I'm about to, or you can go over and grab some lettuce, just like this, what we have here. And then you can just put it right on here. And you can just kind of decorate it the way you want to. When you put on your ingredients, you do have to be wary of not making it too big, because the lettuce takes up a lot of space. But I do recommend lettuce just because it gives it that added taste of health. And so now we're going to finish shredding the cheese, and we have our little our little pan right over here. This little pan right here, and we're going to mix the onions right in here. And all you saw in that pan was just some pre-melted butter. We're going to put it right in here. We're going to let it cook up. And then I'm also going to be adding the few bits of tofu that I pan fried. This was just with some butter. They're nice and fluffy. I recommend super firm tofu. And then when you do flip it, be very, very careful and very cautious. Now, you don't have to put this much of the ingredients in, because if you think about it, this much of the ingredients right here is going to be too much for this little wrap. it's not going to fit in. It would spill out. So what I recommend is if you do want to, just try pre-cooking your ingredients if the ingredients are in such a way that you would need to pre-cook them. But if not, then just go ahead and place your mixture, whatever you want, for a couple of days, for a couple of wraps, into a container kind of similar to this one right here. So I will come back when it has finished cooking and we will get to our next step. So here we have our ingredients. I added the cheese on here. Only thing I didn't add were the chia seeds. We like to use little chia seeds. It is just a very healthy, it's just very healthy for you. I've heard it can have some fiber in it, so it can help like the digestive system and such. And so we like to add a little bit of that on there. It doesn't alter the taste much, if at all. And so here's the important part about this. We got our lettuce, we got our ranch base, we got our cheese, our shredded cheese, we got our chia seeds. Now, the most important part about this is you can cook this before this entire thing, how it is, before you put the hot stuff on it. But personally, I like a little bit more of I like the melted cheese texture, but I also like the texture of it being halfway between melted and not so much. So when you put hot food right in the middle of it and wrap it up as fast as you can, what will happen is that this hot food being insulated right inside of it, coming right off the stove, will actually melt the cheese for you without you having to shove it in the oven. Let me show you what I mean. It probably won't right at this moment, but here's how you wrap it. You go both sides in, and I'm still not completely used to this, but I am learning day by day, as humans do. So then you fold it over carefully, and there's going to be a little excess right here, but you fold it very, very tightly, and you can put a toothpick in here if you'd like to or not, but there you have it. There is your wrap. It's completely, it's a little bit overgrown, but it will fill you and it will satisfy you as it does. So now let me go get Chef Teddy so that we can have a sniff test. All right, Chef Teddy, tell us what you think. He thinks it passes the sniff test. And so that means it's safe to eat for human consumption because his nose is 10,000 times better than ours, and he can smell something and how good it smells. Right, Teddy? Right? Yeah. And he appreciates all the effort that you guys take to make these meals for yourselves and your families, and he knows the struggle that it can be. And he just wants to thank you all so much for taking the time to watch this full video, or if you're just watching the YouTube shorts, then that's also a very good alternative. But thank you so much. Please remember to like and subscribe if you like our videos, and we will see you guys next time.